car approaching, watch your mirrors. Take it easy, you've got cold tyres. Your brakes are cold, be careful. Blue flag.
Oh, you say it's too high. 19 times 5%, what's that?
Looks like P3's gone off. Okay, Si, we estimate you've got 5 minutes of fuel remaining.
Have you got any tow in that setup? Like front tow? That's 0.
Sector 1 is 0.4 off the pace. You're locking your right rear.
Does that reduce your wear? Good for qualifying, but not so good in the race. I think my plan is to use -1 tow in quali and half a unit in race. Put a bit more air in your front tyres as well to help with wear.
Alright, Si, you've got half your fuel left.
Not necessarily, whatever works. But that will add to wear. So it's good for quali.
That was 138.1. Sector 1 is 0.4 off the pace. Sector 2 is 0.3 off the pace. Sector 3 is 0.6 off the pace. You're locking your right rear. Sector 1 is 0.5 off the pace. Two litres remaining. Minutes of fuel remaining, 2 minutes. Sector 2 is 0.7 off the pace. Your rear tyres are cold, your front brakes are getting a bit hot. Yellow flag in Sector 3, looks like P6 has binned it. That lap was a 138.5. Sectors 1 and 3 are 0.5 off the pace. Sector 2 is 0.7 off the pace. P7. Okay, Si, very little fuel left. In this lap, box this lap. Yellow flag in Sector 1. It looks like Tom has gone off in turn 2. That's the end of the session. 7th position.
Simon, did you mean to have this setup not be symmetrical?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why?
There's very few corners that put pressure on your right hand. Camber doesn't need quite as mainly left.
So you have different camber on that side.
I think it's only camber that.
Yeah, I only see camber being different from left to right.
Can give more time, I'd have tuned the camber a bit. Go in team chat.
Sure,
I
if you want.
mean, at the moment, we don't need to. But of course. I mean, you have ridiculous differences between the left-hand side and the right-hand side.
You feel like you need more grip on the right hand side?
Not completely. A bit more, but not so much. I will probably just. It's probably nothing to worry about for me. It's more like, yeah, I should work. It's probably nothing. I have more severe issues to correct.
I'm going to change channel.
Okay.
Good,
Oh,
so...
oh, you've come back in here anyway.
Yeah, a rally driver went over and then everybody followed with the rally.
All your names are showing up in my stream. I can change that to only show when they...
I remember trying to get that to work, the little icons when people are talking, but it never seemed to really work in whatever game I tried.
For me, it works in some games and not others.
Yeah.
It seems to work on OBS for me. It's just I think. Right, yeah, it's fixing it. So no hogging the channel, Licton. How'd you get on with the oval race yesterday? I was looking at that Russian guy. What is his name now? Russian guy's stream. At one point, Licton was first, and then look later, he was near the back towards the end. No comment. That no one can hear me.
Sorry, what?
No, it doesn't matter. I was just.
It's gonna be pretty hectic qualifying.
Yes, 15-minute sessions.
20 minutes remaining, you've got 20 minutes left.
I'll try to remember.
Well, I mean,
last
with all
time I
the
just did-
curbs.
Yeah. Last time I just.
What were you gonna
did 3.
say?
Last time I just did 3 laps, didn't I? And then came in and wondered why everyone was taking so long.
I think so.
Track's clear. Push, push, push. Your tyres are
I
cold,
saw
watch
Jesse
out.
was talking about Grab 'em series.
Let's get some heat into these brakes.
Grab them as in like a 6-wheeler Formula car.
No, the BT20, the...
The car
Is that the
is just
classic
on
one?
137.5.
I'd be up for
familiar with that. Bit like a GP car.
Yeah. I think the one you're thinking of is the Tyrrell.
Yellow
Tyrrell,
flag,
that was
sector
it.
2. Looks like the leader's binned it in turn 4.
There's a mod with the Tyrrell, a bunch of other cars. I think it even has a league version, which all the stats are equalized.
Your front
That
brakes are getting pretty
downhill
hot.
hairpin, what gear do you take that in?
Second? I think. Second or third?
One of my best laps was when I took that in 3rd.
Yeah, I was thinking second's a little bit short for it.
P8.
Which corner?
Okay, Si. 5 minutes of fuel remaining. 5 minutes.
The downhill hairpin.
Green flag, sector 2.
So you guys drive that in third again.
Towards the end of the race, it's definitely a 2nd gear corner, but if you've got the tyres, try 3rd.
Yellow flag in sector 2. We're seeing lots of right rear locking.
I was saying this on the Oval series, but the way Jesse has set up the clouds is, it's like he's got his finger on the light switch and he just keeps flicking it off and on the whole race.
Yeah.
Quite annoying for VR users because it means you can't see your braking points.
For everyone
I think
using
P6 has gone off.
X11.
Your tyre temps are looking good. Okay, Si, you've used half your fuel.
Right, it's this lap. Come on, this lap. Do it.
Sector 1 is 0.8 off the pace. Sector 2 is 1.5 off the pace. Sector 3 time is fast, P9.
That last corner can be really slippy.
Sector 1 is 0.5 off the pace. Two litres left. 15
I'm getting a
minutes
lot of
left. That's
oversteer
15
into that
minutes. Sector 2
downhill
is
right
clear.
hand.
Yeah, on the braking.
Yeah, I might try and raise the rear suspension up. I think that kills it.
Just 2 minutes of fuel left. That last lap was a 138.0. Sector 3 is 0.6 off the pace.
I don't know, but my lap times improved by increasing the tire pressure.
Front and back.
Yeah. But,
So what?
But still having the difference of like Simon has a diff of 4 kilopascal between the front and the rear, and I left that.
So, 136 and 132?
I had one setup where my fastest I think was with 40 and 36. Last time I tried 46 and 42, but I'm not sure if it is better because it's easier to slide basically the car and increase the tire wear. My primary
Good for
concern
quali,
at the
though.
moment is, I think the 36 could work good for quali, maybe.
Say something again, Licton. I'm just adjusting the volume.
Test 1, 2, 3. Test 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Test.
Haven't got their auto clutch sorted.
No, I didn't
Limits
get
are
a
still
lot
on.
of practice
Disengage
with
it.
it, so I
There's
don't know if I'm
traffic
gonna do
behind.
it.
Keep your wits about you.
I'm
Cold
just,
tires all around.
as always,
Blue flag.
running
Your brakes are cold.
manual
Take
clutch.
it easy.
It is per default auto clutch mapped to F11.
Yeah, you need it on your wheel. You can't be looking for a keyboard with VR on.
Yeah, that doesn't work.
Yellow flag, sector 1. Green flag, sector 1.
How much fuel did you say? It was around 20, right?
30 litres.
30.
Maybe 31 for you because you burn it quick.
Your front brakes are pretty hot now.
How many laps is it?
19.
You've got 10 minutes left. 10 minutes to go. Sector 1 is 0.5 off the pace. We're seeing lots of right rear lock-in. The guy ahead has just done a 137.8.
Thanks whoever that was. Filling over for me.
Okay, Si, we estimate you've got 5 minutes of fuel remaining. Sector 2 is 0.4 off the pace. Your rears are cold.
One too wide then.
You've just done a 137.0. Sector 1 is 0.5 off the pace. Sector 2 is 0.4 off the pace. Sector 3 is a 10th off the pace. B6.
What tyre pressure did you settle on the end, Flickton?
There's a car behind. Take care,
I'm
rejoin him.
using at the moment
Green
for
flag. Your brakes are cold, let's
140
get
in
some
the
heat.
front
Take it easy, you've got cold
and
tyres.
136 in the rear.
That's helping me quite a bit. Just took off a second.
Yeah, also the tire wear is really good with that.
A bit more sketchy on the back, but I might reduce the back end in a bit.
Your front brakes are pretty hot now. Disengage limiter, there's traffic behind, keep your wits about you. Your brakes are cold, be careful, blue flag. That's 5 minutes to go, 5 minutes. The leader has just done a 135.8.
That's not you, Rally, doing a 135.8, is it?
It is, but I know David's at a 135.6.
Your brake temperatures are looking good. Watch your rear tyres, they're pretty cold.
What did you have the tire pressures at?
Looks like the leader's binned it.
Front to 140, rears, I think I've got on 132s now.
So you lowered them.
Oh, you? Right,
Sixth
yeah,
place.
so,
Yeah, I'm running 140 and 136.
yeah, I like the rears.
Need to find those 210s.
You've had a lot of air damage there, mate. The bodywork looks pretty fucked. All clear. Push now. Your brakes are cold. Take it easy. Your tyres are cold. Watch out. Just 2 minutes left. 2 minutes to go. Your front brakes are getting a bit hot. P7. That's the end of the session. P7.
I'm gonna go make some dinner, so I'll see you all in a bit.
Yeah, no worries.
Yeah. We don't want that you need to bite into your wheel because you get hungry.
Pit exit's clear. Your brakes are cold. Let's get some heating to them. Cold tyres all round. 10th position. The leader has just done a 137.3. The leader's just done a 136.3. Alright, Si. 5 minutes of fuel remaining. 5 minutes. Sector 2 is 0.5 off the pace. You've just done a 136.8. Sector 1 is 0.3 off the pace. Sector 2 is 0.5 off the pace. Sector 3 time is quick, P3. You've got half your fuel left. Sector 1 is 0.7 off the pace. Sector 2 is 0.5 off the pace. Your rear tyres are cold. Your front brakes are getting pretty hot. The guy ahead has just done a 136.3. That last lap was a 137.5. Sector 1 is 0.7 off the pace. Sector 2 is 0.5 off the pace. Sector 3 time's okay.
Are we saying a higher brake duct number is a bigger cooling to the brakes?
Usually, yes.
I've got it on 3 and it's telling me brakes are.
Disengage limiter. Car approaching. Watch your mirrors. Your tyres are cold. Watch out. Let's get some heat into these brakes. Blue flag. You're locking your right rear. Your brake temperatures look good. The leader has just done a 135.9. Sector 1 is yellow. Sector 1 is clear. Your front brakes are getting pretty hot. Your left side tyres are cold. That was a 139.9 P3. Sector 3 is 1.7 off the pace. Okay, Si, we estimate you've got 5 minutes of fuel remaining. Incident in Sector 1. Sector 1 is yellow. Looks like the leader's gone off. Sector 1 is 0.8 off the pace. You're locking your right rear.
The shared memory map plugin.
Yeah, that's it. What was it called again? Shared?
Yeah, it is called shared memory map. That's why I said it. Because I would write it if I could, if I wouldn't drive.
Sector 2 is 1.3 seconds off the pace. Your right sides are cold. Green flag Sector 1. That lap was a 138.4. Sector 1 is 0.8 off the pace. Sector 2 is 1.3 off the pace. Sector 3 is 0.4 off the pace. Sector 1 is 0.4 off the pace. We're seeing lots of right rear lock-in. 2 litres remaining. The leader's just done a 135.7. You'll be out of fuel in about 2 minutes. Sector 2 is 0.8, off the pace. Your ears are cold. We think P6 has gone off in turn 7. Sector 1 is 0.5, off the pace. Sector 2 is 0.8, off the pace. Sector 3 is 0.4, off the pace. P4. Okay, Si, we're running on fumes, mate. Come into the pits at the end of this lap. Box this lap. 1 litre remaining.
I also enjoy a 36.3, well done.
Thanks.
If settings you're on for that, I'll have a little peek at your settings.
Using 25 power and 5 coast.
Your preload.
200. Tire pressures, I'm using 170 front and 200 in the back.
What, KPA?
Yes.
Really?
Yeah, I can send you the setup if you want.
Don't mind, that'd be good. 170. Higher than I'm using.
How's the tire wear on that setup?
I wasn't really looking, so I think it's like 3% per lap or something.
That sounds awesome.
You've seen it already?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
I'm doing at the moment a long run.
Pit exit's clear. Your brakes are cold, be careful. Yellow flag, watch out. Take it easy, you've got cold tyres. Your brake temperatures are fine, mate. The guy behind has just done a 136.7.
You flip that rally.
No.
Sector 1 is 0.8 off the pace.
Did you mean to put the front damper so stiff?
Yep.
I'm just trying to figure out how to...
Okay,
stop
Si,
this
5 minutes of
oversteer.
fuel remaining. 5 minutes.
I was struggling with understeer when I did that, so...
Watch your rear tyres, they're pretty cold. Your front brakes are pretty
Where
hot
do
now.
you have problems with oversteer?
Sector 1 is clear.
Just that downhill right-hander.
I would suggest you maybe moving the brake bias towards the front for that corner only, or
Reduce the diff coast, I'll
That
change it
was
from 5 to 10.
137.4, P5. You need to find a 10
or
in sector
just
3.
try to control it.
Try a Dewey setup, because that's completely different. Completely different set of damper settings.
Incident in sector 2. Sector 2 is yellow. You're locking your right rear.
Same
Okay,
with
Si, you picked up a bit of aero damage. You're spinning your fronts, coming out of turn 2.
Dewey, I hope you don't mind, I just sent Rally Driver your setup. Doing it.
I don't think anybody minds to send the setup of us to us all.
So is higher tire pressure really supposed to help with tire wear?
You
Disengage
reduce
limiter. There's a car
the
behind.
tire
Take care,
temperature,
rejoin
as
him.
you know.
Let's get some heat into these brakes.
So
Blue
that
flag.
can reduce your tire wear.
Cold tyres
So I
all
mean, like
round.
the trade-off between that and
What is that? if you have too low tire pressure, you overheat your tires, and then you lose grip. So at some point, more tire pressure will help with speed. Usually this in R Factor 2 lowest tire pressure is the best, but I think with these front-wheel drive cars you should have more tire pressure than least. Even
Feels a
when
little bit
running
more
hot
slippery.
lap, because you have just more, you don't overheat your tires as much, so you have less mid corner exit oversteer, understeer.
Green flag, sector 2.
And the other thing is, when you increase the what can happen when you increase too much is that you just move into you don't have any more grip, and then you just slide, which will wear them faster.
Your brake temperatures are fine, mate.
So yeah.
I think Galerum's made a setup that 3 wheels through every single corner.
Yeah.
Well, it works.
It's weird though. Going into every corner, the whole front of the car tilts to one way, and it's like nothing I've ever driven.
Yeah, I'm not very good at making setups, to be honest.
Just reducing the tire wear. You can't wear tires that aren't on the ground.
You're spinning your right front coming out of turn 1.
Oh, yeah, that was my fault as well. I think I should meme that after the race.
The leader has just done a 135.4. Sector 1 is 1.2 seconds off
I'm
the pace.
usually also bad at making setups. That's why I in all cases
your right
usually
rear.
take them from other people. But for some reason I was able to make that Darlington setup. I don't know, it could have been that it was 4 o'clock in the morning when I nailed that setup. It was the only setup where I didn't do any last minute changes. Like after that 4 o'clock version, I didn't change the
Front brakes are
setup
getting
at
a bit
all.
hot. Sector 2
Only
is 1.2
the only thing I
seconds off
changed
the
was
pace.
radiator tape.
And this setup you sent me, Simon, that has all the stuff, the ducts and
P6.
radiator taped off, right?
Well, I'm struggling to work out what the hell's going on with those ducts because they're overheating no matter what I put them on.
Maybe it's just the track.
Yeah, maybe it's the car in general.
But normally 3 means they're open, 1 means they're shut.
Let me just quickly try that out after this then, okay? I have Motec open.
Now, I'm not sure I'm going to be able to use that up tree. Doesn't feel right for me. But I'm going to try those tyre pressures again.
Tire pressure is always a thing, depending on the setup around it. So it could be that it just works with GUI setup because it's so ridiculous.
I don't know, I'm getting some pretty good tire wear though.
Yeah.
2%
Yeah.
per lap.
Yeah, that's good. And some good times as well, so you're making it work, Tommy. I'm going to borrow some of your stuff, like you've raised your rear tyre height. The rear end of my car don't feel right. I'm going to copy some of your rear end stuff.
I think I will just stick to what I have currently. It is running fairly well. Probably not fast enough. Yeah. But for a long run, that is perfectly fine what I have.
Your front roll bars are really soft. You got soft suspension.
I've started a long run with 30 liters, and I have 3 laps to go,
There's a
but
car behind. Take care, rejoin him.
0.7
Your
laps
brakes are cold. Let's
overhead.
get some heat into them.
So I think 30 will be safe. Except we run 20 laps.
Car approaching. Watch your mirrors. Blue flag. The guy behind has just done a 136.9. Your brake temperatures look good. B7. Sector 1 is 5.1 seconds off the pace. Incident in Sector 3. Sector 3 is yellow. The leader has just done a 135.3. Sector 2 is 4.2. Off the pace. Your front brakes are getting pretty hot. Air and track temps are decreasing. Air temperature is now 19. The track temperature is now 19 Celsius. Green flag Sector 3. Incident in Sector 1. Sector 1 is yellow. You've just done a 144.9. Sector 3 is 0.3. Off the pace. Looks like the leader's gone off. Sector 1 is clear.
So, I finished my long run. I have 1 liter remaining. and 19.3% on the front left and 17%
Alright,
on the
Si,
front
5
right.
minutes of fuel remaining. 5 minutes. You're locking your rears going into turn 2. Sector 1 is 0.7 off the pace. You're locking your right rear. We're seeing rear locking into turn 3. Sector 2 is 1.5 seconds off the pace. Your right tyres are cold.
Something is not right about this. This is interesting. For some reason, Motec decides to display that my outing was 20 minutes long, even though it must have been 30 minutes long.
Which version of Motec using? Because I've noticed the 1.0 version misreads.
1.1.2.808.
There's traffic behind. Keep your wits about you. Your brakes are cold. Take it easy.
For the interesting fact is with how much brake blanking did I have in the setup? 1.
Yellow flag sector 3.
Okay, that explains why I fried my brakes. Like,
you had it on 1, did you?
Yeah, I had it on what you had in the setup. I haven't touched that value. So I had now I had basically my temperatures after how many laps? Well, in the second flying lap, I had already a peak brake temperature of 900 degrees.
We're seeing lots of right rear locking.
Rally, I think you'll be on me, go past me.
Okay.
Blue flag. Green flag sector 1.
It's really interesting with this amount of worn out tire that you can
temperatures are looking good.
look at the rubber temperature, and the more the tire is worn down, the higher gets the spike here the rubber temperature graph gets.
P8.
Yes, that was a good one.
What'd you get?
135.2.
Wow, that's good. 134's coming up then.
I don't know about that, maybe with the draft.
Yellow flag. Caution. Looks like the leader's gone off.
Where are you
Sector 2
finding
is
that
yellow.
time? Any tips for us?
I just
Sector 2
that
is
run
clear.
I just soften the front dampers a lot.
Sector 1 is 0.7 off the base.
Yeah, I'll give that a go.
That's 20 minutes to go.
Still on 300 preload.
Let me see. I have my power at 50%, my coast at 15, and my preload at 150.
Your front brakes are pretty hot now. Sector 2 is
I
0.8
really
off the base. Watch
Put a
your
lot
rear
of thought
tyres,
into
they're
those
pretty
numbers.
cold.
I just wanted to see, because usually we have the diff set up to have high power and coast and not a lot of preload. So that's pretty much what I just tried to do.
Well, I think
No.
preload, from what I was reading, a bit of research I was reading on, preload isn't at what point it kicks in, it's at what point it transfers from coast to power.
Oh, it is?
So if you have it at 300, it's all on the power and none on the coast. If you have it the other way around, then it's all on the coast and not on the power. That's my interpretation, and that's kind of how it feels as well. It suddenly dawned on me that it's not when either value kicks in, it is when it switches from one value to the other. So, I don't know. I think, right, a little bit higher. Whack up to 300, do it again, see what happens. Just try exactly the same damp as everything else. Put both your preloads and coast down to minimum. Put the preload to maximum. See if you can match or get better.
Wait, so max out preload and power?
Max out preload and minimum everything else.
Okay. I'll try that.
Limiter's still on. Disengage it. There's traffic behind. Keep your wits about you. Your brakes are cold. Take it easy. Cold tyres all round.
What tyre pressure are you on, Rally?
Sector 1 is clear.
$134 in the front and 130 in the... If the pit menu tells you what you're already on.
Yeah, it tells you what you already are.
Yeah, that's right.
Yellow flag sector 2. Your brake temperatures are looking good. We think that Tom has gone off in turn 1. Green flag sector 2, E9. 15 minutes left. Sector 1 is 1.5 off the pace. Sector 2 is a second off the pace. Your right side tyres are cold. Your front brakes are getting a bit hot.
Tim gonna show up?
I don't know. I haven't heard.
Definitely, my lap time's improved by increasing the brake duct blanking.
Alright, Si. We estimate
Probably
you've got
because
5
I
minutes
have
of fuel
actual
remaining.
brakes then.
That
Up
lap
to
was
3,
at
yeah?
1:45.7. Sector 1
Yeah.
is 1.5 seconds off the pace. Sector 2 is a second off the pace. Sector 3 is 8.0
I will give you
off the
some
pace.
concrete
P10.
values after this lap.
Sector 1 is yellow.
But still, at 3 it is a
Green
bit
flag
high.
Sector 1.
But as I drove with a temperature of 900 degrees for like
You're a
17
second off the pace
laps,
in Sector 1.
it is very workable. It's
You're
not
looking
like the
your right rear.
Camaro. Trav blew his engine.
I don't like the feeling of those diff settings.
No, fair enough. What have you got on? 50, 15? 200?
50, 15, and 150. But those aren't chosen for any specific reason, so there's probably better ones.
So I'm going to go back to my original setup and pump the tyres up a bit. The point where it feels unstable for.
Hi.
Hey.
Hi, McLovin. Or whoever joined.
Yeah, it's me.
I was wondering. Yeah, I
Don't miss
stopped.
anything interesting.
You have heard about that I increased the tire pressure a bit. You probably
Yeah.
heard that. Yeah.
Your brake ducting wants to be on 3.
Yeah. Simon's setup by default has brake duct blanking at 1.
Okay.
What temperatures do we want the brakes at?
They are ideal underneath 600 degrees. But the problem is, basically with brake duct blanking 1, you're running up to 900. And with 3, you're running up at 800. So it's
10
just
minutes remaining. 10
we are
minutes.
off the limits. Probably a way to cope with that would be to lower the pedal force or move the brake bias more rearwards. But the setup doesn't, at least Simon's setup doesn't allow moving the brake bias rearwards because it would move too unstable.
Exit's clear. Push. Your brakes are cold. Be careful. Take it easy. You've got cold tyres. Sector 3 is clear.
Oh, come on. David just beat my time by like 7 thousandths.
It's
Leave it
on
at
my screen.
135,
Looks like the leader has
199.
gone off in turn 1.
It's he has a 135.199 and you have a 135.209. So it's 10.
100th.
Your front brakes are getting a bit
Yeah,
hot.
100th of a second.
Whichever, it's not a lot.
Yeah, he's a fucking troll. At least a rally driver. But can I ask where's Christos?
He just joined.
So he just joined, he isn't long on the server. Yeah, he's just entered a race before McLovin did. So he is at the moment in the pit lane.
Sector 1 is 1.4 seconds off the pace. Sector 2 is 1.1 off the pace. That last lap was a 138.3. Sector 3 is 0.7 off the pace.
So
Yellow flag in sector 1.
Maybe it's something with the settings for Team Smoker.
Green
Yeah,
flag
they
sector
smoke their engines.
1. The guy behind has just done a 136.6.
What is it they're doing? Is there a radiator cover or something, is there?
You can't really put any on the car.
Sector
So
1
it
is
could be,
0.7 off the pace.
shifting.
Okay, Si, we estimate you've got 5 minutes of
You
fuel
just
remaining.
downshift into low gear and kill the engine.
5 minutes remaining, 5 minutes left.
Ah, Tim!
Last minute dot com.
Fashionably late.
I mean,
Fashion-
we are only quote
Sector 2
unquote
is
29
0.8 off the
people.
pace. Your ears are cold.
So it's significantly less than the last race. Surprised me a bit. Could be because people don't know about Austria existing even.
Sector 1 is
Especially
0.7
these
off the pace.
North
Sector 2 is
Americans.
0.8 off the pace. Sector 3 is
How many- how many
0.6
was
off the pace. P11.
It's 30 minutes, so 19 laps.
Oh, has anybody done fuel calculation? Yeah.
Yeah, 30 liters. Just take 30 liters, you will after 19 laps have 1 liter left.
Don't take all the
Yeah,
credit for
what?
that. I'll put it all in the chat channel anyway.
Yeah. Yeah, he calculated 29 liters. But I ran the calculation with my fuel numbers, which is 1.55 liters per lap. It usually drops down to then 1.52 liters per lap.
I think you wanted the short answer.
Yeah, and I just calculated it with 19 energy resolved.
I was fine. I was fine at 16 liters. Hey,
So,
Simon.
go on.
Friday in that chat, slagging off that guy for being in front and then joining. He came into the chat. Oh
Alan,
god.
Alan Garland, whatever his name was.
Oh god, that was so funny. Did you hear them all? Shut up.
What happened?
He got the ump as well.
He did get the
Basically, if you qualify last, then you end up on pole. And
But
he joined with about 2 minutes to go, so he couldn't qualify, so he ended up on pole.
But he technically, if you don't, the rules are if you don't set a lap, you're supposed to go to the back. I think that's what they were complaining about. Not that he was, you know, not that he was out front. It was because he should have been put at the back.
Yeah, it's not exactly competitive, though, is it?
No, but oh god, that was funny at the end when he joined the chat and got the hump because they were all slagging him off.
I've learned from that I need to give people a wide berth. I had a real nice overtake, cleanly done on him, and he just didn't see me and took us both out.
Was that Alan? Is it?
Yeah, and normally
No,
quite good,
he can be a bit over aggressive. I give him. He's one of the ones I give a wide berth.
Yeah, I've got him in a different pigeonhole to you. We're streaming, by the way, as well, just so everyone knows.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I got wrecked on Saturday twice by Lucky Strike, so...
2 minutes left. 2 minutes.
But it's not... This is where I think I need to adjust my attitude. Is it the other person's fault for wrecking you, or is it your fault for putting yourself in a position to allow to be wrecked?
Yeah, it can work both ways, can't it?
So there's a knack for staying out of trouble, and I've lost that knack, and I need to get it back for this.
Yeah, the problem for me was the first time around I was on his inside and he bounced off the wall and collected me. And the second time he dive bombed me and threw us both into the wall.
I put a couple of setups in there, Tim. I'm not sure if you're going to like them or not, but I can send them to you if you haven't done.
No, I've got a setup I'm working on actually.
Nice.
I'm not going to go fast lapping in 1 minute though, am I?
No, it's practice still. I don't know about going out first because the problem with in Watkins Glen at least the track was extremely slippery.
Yeah, but at least you've got a banker lap in, haven't you? 15 minutes, it's not exactly 3 laps. In
Yeah. Yeah, but I'm saying that when you go out on track early, you can end up with very low grip. I think a real road progression is on. At least the last race it was.
But there's nothing stopping you going out twice, is there?
That's
No.
what I do.
Yeah, I usually go out in the first couple laps, and then in the last part, when all the rubber is built up, go out again.
That's the end of the session. P11.
Oh, look at all those people going out on the reds.
Amateurs.
Oh. If it wasn't Christos in front of me, I'd start pushing him over the line.
Well, I am in the front of everyone, so
Look at that, what's this, a traffic jam going on here? Look at this.
Oh no. Drive!
Christos brake checking me.
Get him.
Come on, man. Gonna try and draft him actually.
Exit's clear. Push. Your brakes are cold. Let's get some
might be
heat.
having problems with his graphics card, so give him a ride.
Take it easy. You've got cold tyres.
Lags or something.
I really wish Jesse put it with the clouds, because having the sun on the track is so much better.
Yeah, I know.
I think the transition is a bit bad, but I don't have anything against running a low horizon or late at the afternoon. It would just be nice if it was fixed.
Well, there's new patch coming soon, isn't there? Anyway,
Not-
qualifying, we should concentrate, sorry.
Yeah, not fixed in the sense of it's just one set value. Anyway, I'm on fast lap.
You're locking your right front into turn 2. You're locking your right rear. The guy ahead has just done a 136.7. Sector 2 is 0.7 off the pace. That lap was a 137.8. That's your fastest lap today. Sectors 1 and 3 are 0.5 off the pace. Sector 2 is 0.4 off the pace with P14.
You can go by me, I'm just gonna wait for the next lap.
The leader has just done a 136.1.
Pretty happy with that for one first lap.
Okay, Si. 5 minutes of fuel remaining. 5 minutes. That's half fuel. You've used half your fuel. Minutes to go. That's 10 minutes left. Sector 2 is 0.5 off the pace. Your front brakes are getting pretty hot. Your rear tyres are cold. That last lap was a 1:37.1. That's your fastest lap. Sector 1 is 0.4 off the pace. Sector 2 is 0.5 off the pace. You're a tenth off the pace in Sector 3, P11.
Who's that just come out of the pits?
It's me, Louis.
Okay.
You're locking your rears into turn 2. Sector 1 is 0.4 off the pace. You're locking your right rear. Sector 2 is 0.8 off the pace. We think P6 has binned it in turn 4. You've just done a 1:37.6. Sector 1 is 0.4 off the pace. Sector 2 is 0.8 off the pace. Sector 3 is 0.3 off the pace. 2 litres left. Sector 3 is yellow. You'll be out of fuel in about 2 minutes. Green flag Sector 3. Sector 1 is 0.4 off the pace. We're seeing lots of right rear locking. Very little fuel left. Box this lap, please, sight.
My last lap, rally on bailing out.
1 litre remaining. Sector 2 is 0.7 off the pace.
Sorry, didn't see you.
It's fine, mate. It's just a scrape. Disengage limiter. Car approaching.
You need VR.
Watch your mirrors. Your tyres are cold. Watch out. Let's get some heat into these brakes. Blue flag. 5 minutes to go, 5 minutes left. Your brake temperatures are fine, mate. P13. We're seeing rear locking into turn 2. You're locking your right rear. Your front brakes are pretty hot now. Sector 2 is 0.3 off the pace. Your rear tyres are cold. That was 136.8. Good lap. That's your quickest today. Sectors 1 and 2 are 0.3 off the pace. Sector 3 is a 10th off the pace. P12. The leader has just done a 135.8. Two minutes to go, 2 minutes. Okay, Si, we estimate you've got 5 minutes of fuel remaining. Sector 1 is 0.8 off the pace. Sector 2 is 0.5 off the pace. You've just done a 137.5. Sector 3 is 0.3 off the pace. Looks like P1 has gone off in turn 1. The guy behind has just done a 136.7. Yellow flag, keep your wits about you, mate. We're seeing right front wheel spin coming out of turn 2. We think P3's gone off in turn 1. Sector 1 is 1.1 off the pace. You're locking your right rear. That's the end of the session. 13th place.
Look at McLovin beating us all.
I got in one good lap and it was one of my best, so I'm happy with that.
Yeah. I just couldn't make turn 1.
Struggling with that.
Yeah, I lost 2/10 every time I ran for it. And my best lap was my, I think, second lap. Yeah, my second lap by 1,000. Basically, my first 2 flying laps were the best. Everything else was trash.
We've all got to be on best behaviour because Jesse is right behind me.
Oh.
Who have I got to stay in front of then for Class B? I can't quit out and come back.
I can just get your list.
Just give me like the top 3.
Yeah, in the standings, you mean?
Mhm.
So it's of course Yuki led Neighborish, Bookville, Virus, Call, Dagak, Madbad, Aquaneck, Noob, Matthias,
You got your
Last
phone-
Rise
you got
the
your phone
Rhino,
nearby, I'll send-
Riverside, AP Props. And I don't seem to see any of them close here.
The closest
best
one is 14th.
Okay.
yeah,
that's
and Noob, and then Matthias in 16th, Madbad in 17th.
good. Actually, good idea that I've just got it up on my mobile.
and send you a picture, but Virus, Cal are the ones you're gonna. Ockyville, Nurbush, Nurburish.
That last corner on my fastest lap. Oh no.
I think it's very close. I thought I'd cut it, and I looked at the replay and I hadn't.
I mean the outside.
Oh.
So I don't know.
Well, should ask Jesse before next time. What happens if you think I've cut a lap? Shall I tell you in the warm up and then you can adjust it or review it, or he'll probably just, you know, he'll look at yours, he'll look at Chris Darson. If you've both done the same, he'll probably leave it. If you've both cut, then might.
I don't think he changes anything. It's just too much work. Just leave it for
Well, it's a matter of
post-race.
you know, losing one place or just being put all the way in the back because of a penalty, you know.
Yeah, well,
I'd rather.
I'd say ask Jesse in advance for next race. Don't worry about it this race. I'll ask him for what procedure. If
Like I could. I don't know. Never mind. Sorry.
yeah, don't worry about it this race.
It's kind of annoying in qualifying because you know you're supposed to be trying to get that fastest lap, and I feel like, you know,
You're unsure.
the system's
unsure.
kind of like, you know, the way things are run. It's that you can't really push as hard as you want because there's no way for Jesse to just invalidate one lap and have you, you know.
Yeah, exactly. So that's what I mean. Don't sweat over it. Just beat first place and get it from there. Nothing happened last time.
So you changed your brake duct.
Brake duct. Make sure that's on 3. That's wide open.
Pit exit's clear. Disengage limiter, cold tyres all round. Your brakes are cold, take it easy. We think Taylor has binned it in turn 1. Air and track temps are falling. Air temp is now 19. The track temp is now 19 Celsius.
That downhill hairpin, I always tend to stuff that with cold tyres. The rear comes around for me for some reason.
I need to turn. Oh. Just did.
2 minutes to go, 2 minutes.
you saying
Incident in
about
Sector 1.
radar,
Sector 1
Sam?
is yellow. We think P4 has binned it.
One is closed, 3 is open.
Oh, there you go.
Is that what you've got?
You're set to 1.
Might get away with that in qualifying. I mean, this is called to
The
Lipton.
leader's just done a 139.3.
I'm pretty sure he's right.
Yeah, I've done a long run on brake duct 1, and definitely
Yellow
it's
flag.
slow. You just overheat the
Sector 1
brakes
is
way
clear.
more.
Sector 3 is clear.
I think we need a permanent stream on the last 2 corners.
P17.
Cut cam.
What?
I think we need to set up an R factor 2 guest in the server to permanently monitor the last 2 corners. Stream it and call it cut cam.
Could have a roll cam too on
Yeah, I want that.
Turn 3.
1, 3, so many of them.
Why somebody hit him? Warm up.
You're a second off the pace in Sector 1. We're seeing lots of right rear locking. 18th. That's the end of the session. P18.
Oh, lucky. Oh, what the hell's that idiot doing?
You're having fun with Lucky Strike?
He's just parked in the middle of the road in the first corner.
He's probably practicing starts.
The air temp is 21 Celsius. The track temp is 21 Celsius.
Or
P13.
was.
At 60 litres, you reckon?
30.
Oh, 31 maybe. 30.
Oh, bloody hell. I forgot.
60 will do it.
I mean, it's even more than Jesse is suggesting, which is 40.
31, you reckon, to on the safe side?
31 to be...
Yeah, I would say 30 is safe enough.
This is going to be interesting.
Just give each other lots of room, yeah? There's us 4, starting together.
Where are you guys?
Right, I think 12.
P3 is now on
11th, 12th, and
softs.
13th.
There's 5 of us as well, 'cause you've got Gooey
Okay,
and 8th in
stay
front of me.
calm, focus. Green, green, green. Nice one, Si. Good start.
You're outside, Tim?
Guy's getting in the way. Tom 91.
I'm not going to challenge it, it's your corner. I'll back off a little.
The gap behind's increased to 0.8. Yellow flag in sector 2. Sector 2 is clear.
No.
Incident in sector 3. Sector 3 is yellow. Looks like P3's gone off in turn 7. Sector 3 is clear. P10. Sector 3 is 0.5 off the pace. Sector 1 time's okay. Yellow flag, watch out. Green flag, sector 2. Okay, Si, keep piling on the pressure. He'll make a mistake. Sector 2 is 0.9, off the pace. The leader has just done a 137.1.
We're roadblocking
The gap in front has increased. It's now about 0.9, P11. That's your quickest lap. Sector 1 is 2.0 seconds off the pace. Sector 3 is yellow. Green flag, sector 3. Okay, spotter calls please, Claire. Sector 1 is 0.8, off the pace. Yellow flag, caution. Sector 2 is clear. Your tyres are cold, watch out. Sector 2 is 1.3 seconds off the pace. Your front brakes are getting a bit hot. The leader's just done a 136.8. Sector 3 is 0.3, off the pace. Sector 1 is 0.8 off the pace.
Driving a bit crazy, I'm in there.
Left side, clear left.
Yeah, that was a bad move.
Sector 2 is yellow. You're a second off the pace in Sector 2. Watch your rear tyres, they're pretty cold.
Just needs to know when to back out of it.
No, I'm dived bombed him.
No.
That's your fastest lap
Got the
today.
inside now.
Sector 2 is a second off the pace. P9.
Sorry if I cut you off there.
That's right.
The gap in front is now 0.8.
Who do I have behind me?
Me.
Start looking after my tyres.
Don't try and defend Licton. I'm not attacking you.
No, I'm not intending to
Yellow
defend.
flag, keep your wits about you, mate. There's a big pile up in turn 2. Sector 1 is 0.6 off the pace.
Pile up turn 2 according to spotter.
Sector 2 is clear. Green flag Sector 1.
I do hope that wasn't Fabio you took out, Licton.
I took out Fabio.
No. I'll be pissed.
Sector 2 is 0.4 off the pace.
How much tire wear are you guys?
Front left 76.
Front left 83.9.
Mine's still green, so it's 80 something. A bit of time warp there. Licton in front of me.
What is?
Lap 5, check on the replay later, don't worry about it for now.
I know. I moved to his inside. It was at a point where you don't pass.
Analyse it later, not now.
The gap ahead is now 0.7. Sector 2 is 0.5 off the pace. The leader has just done a 136.6.
Tim, please hold up, Snowy, a bit
Okay,
more
so
than can
keep it nice
pass
and
him.
smooth. Come on,
Yeah,
let the
I'm
race
doing.
come to us. That's 20 minutes to go. 20 minutes.
Nice
That's
have a
your
race.
fastest lap. Sector 3 is 0.3 off the pace.
Snowy sandwich.
He is faster than me, but he can't get past me. I'm really slow in the right-hand turns at the moment because I'm saving my tyres.
Yeah, just keep him there.
Yellow flag, sector 1. Sector 2 is 0.4 off the pace.
Oh, made a mistake.
But
Tom is reeling you in. The gap's now 1.7. That lap was a 138.0. Sector 1 is 0.6 off the pace. New fastest lap for Tom, 136.6. Alright, Si, the next
sorry,
car
I got
is
a really
Taylor.
good draft from Snowy. So.
Tom's reeling us in as well.
Who's reading us in?
Tom, I think that's the guy that Fabio bumped into.
Sorry.
No problem.
I'm overdriving my tires.
Ah, I can see.
Gap to
On the
Taylor
initial
ahead
braking,
is
you're
now
locking up.
1.2.
I'm gonna let
Sector
Snowy
2 is
go.
0.9
I can't.
off the pace.
I want to
Tyre
save
temperatures
tires.
are okay.
Put your brace bias back a bit.
Then I'm getting murdered down the hill.
Incident in Sector 2. Sector 2 is yellow. Sector 1 is 0.4 off the pace. Sector 2 is 0.9 off the pace. Sector 3 is 0.5 off the pace. E9. You're locking your right rear. Okay, Si, stay close. Wait for him to make a mistake. He's pretty slow into turn 3. You're halfway home, got plenty of fuel. Sector 2 is 0.8 off the pace. Your rears are cold.
Car right.
Tom's coming
Still
for
there.
me. Not much I can do about it. He's next to me.
Still there.
Okay, Si, ignore that fucker in the mirror. Stick to your line. Nail those exits. We're looking alright here. Keep your concentration nice and smooth.
Clear right.
Sector 3 is 0.8 off the pace. 15
Snowy
minutes
is
remaining,
gaining on
15
you
minutes to go. Come on,
rapidly.
keep pushing. The next car is Tom.
Left side.
Yeah, I can see.
Hold your line. Hold your line.
You're in trouble getting past that guy, aren't you?
Still there. Hold your line.
Kinda crashed into him, so.
Hold your line. Clear left.
Nice pass. You've used half your fuel. Sector 1 is 1.4 off the pace. Air and track temps are decreasing. Air temperature's now 19. The track temperature's now 19 Celsius. Sector 2 is 0.7 off the pace.
God, how long have we got left?
10 laps that is, so 9 more.
Car right.
That last lap was a 139.2. Sector 3 is 0.5 off the pace.
Right side. Hold your line. Hold your line. Still there. Clear right. On your right. Still there. Clear right. Car left.
Come on, Si. Keep pushing. We might get him back.
Hold your line. Clear left.
A good little battle here with Tom.
Ooh, nearly a spin. Ah, spin.
On your right.
We're seeing lots of right rear
Right.
locking.
Clear right.
He's passed.
Guys, get the act together.
The gap to Tom ahead is increasing. It's now 1.1, 10th position. That was a 138.7. Sector 2 is 1.3 off the pace.
Far away from him, are you?
Who are you talking to?
You.
Tom's in right behind you.
Sector 1 is 0.4 off the pace.
I wonder if you want me to hold him up.
No, he's coming for you. He's on you outside.
No,
there.
I'm saying, do you want me to hold him up?
Well, yeah, it's for position. Don't let him by. He's not much faster than us, marginally. Yeah, I'm closing the gap on him, so do what you can.
That was a 137.7. You're 2 tenths off the pace in Sector 3. Alright, Si. Don't think about the lap times. Just hit each and every apex. 10 minutes remaining. 10 minutes.
Nice battle in front of me.
You're reeling. Tom in. The gap is 0.3. The next car is Taylor.
On your left.
Sorry.
Hold your line. Clear left.
Got wheel spin then, mate,
You
sorry.
picked up some minor aero damage.
Alright.
The gap behind has now decreased to 1.3 seconds. Sector 1 is clear.
Right side.
You're
Hold your
outside.
line.
Yeah, see ya.
Still there.
Gonna try and catch this. And
Hold your line.
you like to
Clear
let me
right.
go,
Come on, Si. Good stuff. Keep it coming. E9. The next car is Tom.
yeah? Well, that went great through there, wasn't it?
So I'm not going to take you.
You're not, though.
Go on, driver, you go through as well.
My tires are almost
This
dead,
rally,
so
is it?
yeah.
Car right. Clear right.
You don't have to let me, but I got 2 red bars on both my front.
Same mate, don't worry. I can't turn right at the moment.
Right
Oh
side.
man,
Clear
what's
right.
happening? You just lagged then.
What? I did?
Simon did.
Yeah, I noticed. Something lagged.
The guy in front is Taylor. Green flag, sector 2. You're locking your fronts going into turn 3.
I'll just place.
Rally was lagging in front, so I backed off just a touch.
Right, then you lagged.
But it might have been me.
Sector 2 is 8.4 seconds.
Rally, hold
off
up,
the pace.
Trev. I need to get that place
Brake
back.
temperatures look good.
Trev's
far
slow, I
behind.
think his tyres have gone.
Where are
Come on,
you?
UK, we've got loads of tyres. Let's do this. Get Team Smoking in the 5 laps we've got left.
The gap to Taylor ahead is now 0.7. P14. That last lap was a 146.
Trev very nearly rolled it.
Yeah, he's dropping back really fast from.
No.
You catching him, UK?
Don't know. Yeah, I am.
Sector 1 is 0.7 off the pace.
I just had to have a tyre adjustment. A bias adjustment, should I say.
Your front brakes are getting pretty hot.
Trev lagged back in front of me.
After you
Sector
passed
1
him?
is 0.8 off the pace. That's 5 minutes to go. 5 minutes.
Yeah. Team Smoking must be using hacks.
DDoSing us.
Okay,
I
so
am
you
gaining
need to
on,
pass
but I
this
don't
track.
think
You're
I'm
losing
gaining
too much
fast
time. 10 minutes of fuel remaining. That's 10 minutes.
That corner, T2, I'm so much faster through there than you are.
Yeah,
Everything else we're equal, I think.
in front left. It's
Sector
gone.
1 is 0.4 off the pace.
You're out, McLovin.
My tyres have gone.
They come past.
Yeah, go on the inside.
Sector 2 is 0.7 off the pace.
Car left.
Someone else
Push
coming
now, we
through?
can catch
Sorry.
this guy.
Sorry.
Hold your line. Clear left.
Alright, Si. The
Oh,
next car is
25%.
Taylor.
Mine
I
hit
just
50.
noticed I have a car behind me. Fuck!
That lap was a 138.4 P13. Sector 3 is 0.5 off the pace.
Come on, get that Trev. Can't let him do us.
He's super slow. You guys can get him.
I'm not getting in on him.
Come on, let me past him. Next straight. Or we've got to fight for it.
Get close enough, mate. You can come past.
The gap to
True.
Taylor
Right,
in
that's
front
it.
is now 0.6. Sector 1 is 0.5
Yes.
off the pace. You're locking your right rear.
Go past Snowy.
Now I have the problem that you notice in front of me, and I have Tom behind me, the fastest guy in the field.
You back out then, or was I faster?
About the same.
Right, you can do me on it. You can have me on the start finish straight.
That's 2 minutes left. 2 minutes.
Please tell me that's Trev.
Come on,
He's
you're
2.5
inside.
seconds behind.
Yellow flag.
Right, thank you.
Car right.
I haven't slowed down
Just
yet.
done a 138.2.
Clear right.
Sector 3 is 2/10 off the pace. Come on, Si. Nicely done.
Damn that corner. If I don't take him, I'll give it back to you.
Ah. It's gonna save me tyres now.
One and a bit laps, come on.
They're gonna drop off a cliff in a minute.
Sector 1 is 0.7 off the pace.
Yeah, Tom just got past me. I have no chance.
We're seeing lots of right rear locking. The gap to Taylor behind is increasing. It's now 1.3 seconds.
The car's just too tight.
Sector 2 is 0.5 off the pace. That lap was a 138.1 P12. Okay, Si. 5 minutes of fuel remaining. 5 minutes.
It's 19 laps, isn't it? Yeah, last one.
Yeah, M. David is still on his 19th lap.
I have to get up early to do that.
Yellow flag. Your left front showing somewhere. Keep an eye on it. Sector 1 is clear. Okay, Si. You're reeling this guy in. The gap's now 3.0.
I think Trev's got by me. My tires are done.
Yeah, my tires are too hot.
You can go around me on this first one. Oh, that's it.
P12. Okay, it's over.
Yep, my front left was beat. 17%.
Yeah, mine's 17.
Yeah, mine down similarly.
Unlucky at the end there, Tim.
Right?
Unlucky at the end there.
Ah, that's alright. I thought I'd have a bit of fun with you, but I cooked it.
Right, I've got to go, guys. Good race.
Nice switchback, though.
Oh, thank you.
See you later.
So,
Yeah.
so
Me? No. I just
But
had a
you-
little tap. I think I had a bit of lag because I went on green, but everyone else went like half a second before me, so
yeah, I think a bit of lag was there as well.
yeah. But I only lost 5 positions in lap 1, and at least I didn't crash, so
I spun myself around on the first lap and then got punted, so that was pretty much it for my tires.
I don't think Jesse's gonna like my track limits.
Yeah, mine either.
I won't worry about it too much on this one. If it's a difficult one, this one.
Cool, I'm gonna go now as well because I've got some work to do that's due in tomorrow, but I put this first, so. Yeah.
So, yeah. I'm actually slightly relieved with that collision because Fabio didn't give me a gap on the inside. Seems that Fabio retired.
I'm just having a quick look at the first couple of laps.
Should we go into main chat?
Yeah, I'll come in there in a sec.
junior note, and heading into the penultimate turn I ran wide, and the final turn I ran wide.
Yeah, and with
At
this
the
car,
end, he passed me. So
if you go over the curbs with these cars, you can barely have control of it. It's very tricky position.
yeah, I don't know what happened in that lap, because the lap afterwards I was completely able to drive that corner normally. Just don't know where my grip went down.